Hey there, my name's Andrew Schwalik, and I'm an international student here at Trinity College Dublin. I've had a blast during my studies here, and I want to make sure you do as well. So I'm making a guide, how to successfully study abroad in Ireland. Vlog style. Let's jump right in. Congratulations on studying abroad or getting accepted into one of the great universities here in Ireland. But first things first. Step 1, know what to pack. I'm not going to go in detail about clothing. Just remember this rule of thumb. Plan your outfits out for one whole week. Once you have all those outfits laid out, pack them all. Toss in a few extra underwear and you are good to go. Plus, you'll pick up a few other outfits throughout the year. Now here are the things you're really going to need. Your laptop, obviously, a pair of headphones, your passport, always double check. Any medications, definitely an umbrella, and maybe a rain jacket too. A journal to document all your experiences, a nice sturdy backpack, and perhaps most importantly, a converter. I'd say bring 2 or 3, unless you have the cool kind that have the USB plugins on the top. This is the type you need. Just to be sure, let me tell you a few things you do not need to bring. Your entire shoe collection. A fanny pack. Unless you're into that. Your Discover credit card. Virtually no one here takes Discover. Honestly, just pack as light as possible. It will make your life so much easier. But now that you know what to pack, let's check out the living situation. Step 2. Figure out where to live. If your program has already set this up for you, or you secured a place in campus housing, nice work, you can skip to the next step. For those of us who are not so lucky, turn your hats backward and let's get down to business. This is a map of the various districts that make up Dublin.
District 12's very first volunteer.
The city center, where all the cool stuff happens, is basically where Districts 1 and Districts 2 meet. That also happens to be where Trinity is located. Since I'm a Trinity student, my mind to the power of data, I'll use TCD as my example. Living anywhere within a 7-mile radius of your school is ideal. If you can't find anything in that area, Districts 4, 6, 6W, 8, 7, and 3 are the next closest options. However, some places in these districts can be pretty far, so try to stay as close as you can to the city center. At the time of this video, the average rent in the Dublin area ranged anywhere from €500 to €1,500 per month. Yeah, Dublin is pretty expensive, especially if you're from Ohio. Rates will vary depending on your living situation, like if you want a shared apartment or an individual flat. Just know, typically, the more people, the lower the cost. Some places will have the prices of utilities, water, electric, Wi-Fi, included, and some will not. If not, just be aware that many Irish households run on the top-up model. This is just simply where you top up your electricity balance when it starts to get low. My flat has Pinergy. It took me almost a week to figure out how to turn my lights on. All you need to do is hit up a Centra store and buy some Pinergy credit with your Pinergy card. Then you just type your code in here and you're good to go. You can also just manage everything through the Pinergy app. Do that instead of climbing on your counters. Last thing about housing. Most landlords and letting agents will want to meet you and show you the property in person. The best thing to do is set up some viewings a couple weeks before you leave for Ireland, and then stay in an Airbnb or hostel while you finalize everything. Worst case scenario, Trinity has an accommodation service to help you find a place, so take full advantage of that. Good luck. Step 3, get an Irish phone plan. You're going to want to get this step done as soon as you get to Ireland. Not only so you can start Instagramming your adventure, but because if you're looking for housing, calling landlords will quickly become a priority. Thankfully, Ireland has a bunch of great carriers. Vodafone, 3, Meteor. As long as you don't have some weird third-party phone, you can just walk into one of these stores, grab a SIM card, hop in your phone, and you're good to go. I've been using 3 during my time here in Ireland, and I have no complaints. They have a €20 a month top-up plan, same model as the Pinergy top-up, that offers unlimited data. That's right, I said unlimited. I'm a Snapchat addict, so the unlimited data aspect sold me right away. Quick disclaimer, each company offers different packages with different benefits, so look into all of them before making a choice. For example, if you plan to travel around Europe, which you should, you may want a plan that has coverage in a bunch of different countries. One more thing, certain plans require you to have an Irish bank account. There are many big banks around, but the Bank of Ireland offers some great deals for students, so at least check them out. Just so you know, you'll need to bring a letter of acceptance that you can get from your university when you go in to set up your account. Make sure to bring that with you. Step 4, pick your preferred method of transport to get around the city. You're gonna need to travel around Dublin, whether it's for school, events, going to the club. You need a transportation method. Thankfully, there's a plethora of options. Dublin Bike, Dublin Bus, the Lewis, secondhand bikes, taking a taxi, taking an Uber, walking, a person with a carriage on the back of the bike where you get in the back and they drive you around to different places. You get the picture. My method of choice was to buy a secondhand cycle. There are secondhand bike shops everywhere if you're interested. No matter the method you choose, you'll probably want to ride the bus at some point, especially during rainy days. Head to House 6 to get your student leap card. House 6 is on Trinity's campus. And be sure to get the student leap card because it gets you some serious discounts. Not only is the card good for buses, you can use it to get on the Lewis, the Dublin tram system, and on trains all throughout Ireland. If that's not enough, your leap card will get you discounts at different restaurants and stores, including McDonald's. You're welcome. Step number 5, know where to get your groceries. This is not some weird type of innuendo. You just need to know where to get your groceries because there are so many options. If you're on a student budget like me, I'd stay away from Spar and Centra. They're pretty pricey. You'll be able to find Tesco's everywhere. They're kind of in the middle in relation to the price range. Some items will be a little too expensive while others will be cheaper than normal. I'll get my necessities here like bread and eggs. And the winner of the cheapest grocery stores goes to Aldi and Lidl. In reality, these stores are competitors, but they both offer the exact same things. Same inventory, same low prices. One of these two stores is where I do the bulk of my grocery shopping. One other little tip, grocery bags cost money here, so be ready to pony up a few cents or do what I do and just shove everything in your backpack. Step 6, take advantage of your student life. My mom always said that college would be some of the best years of your life. She was right. Try new things, meet new people, go out, adventure. Join a club, play a sport. This may be the last time you're able to try so many different things. Specifically, I have 2 things you need to take advantage of. Number 1, societies. During the beginning of the year, all of the different societies set up tents in the main square and try to entice you to join by giving away a bunch of free stuff. If you can dream it, there's a society that does it. Seriously, Trinity even has a fly fishing society. I mean, come on. Join as many as you want and be an active member. Trust me on this one, it will be 100% worth it. Number 2, your student ID. There are so many places around Dublin that offer a student discount, so make sure you always ask. If you're a Trinity student, you get some serious benefits with your student ID. It's called the T card. You can use it like a debit card and put money on it online. If you plan to eat on campus, do this. Every time you pay with your T-cards, you get 10% off. You also get a discount at the Trinity gift shop, where you can pick up some nice Trinity swag. Perhaps the biggest benefit of your T-card, getting into the Book of Kells and the long room for free and skipping the line. Trust me, you want to skip the line. You can even take 3 guests in for free. But for real, enjoy your time being a student because it only lasts so long. Step 7, travel around Europe. Unlike in the US, flights in Europe are super cheap. I got a round-trip flight from Dublin to Scotland for €5. How crazy is that? A round trip for $6? It was more expensive for me to get to the airport. Ryanair will be your best friend. They are the no-frills airline company that offers super crazy low prices. They don't offer great service or awesome in-flight experiences, but hey, they got you where you needed to go on a college student budget. Just so you know, if you're not from an EU country, you always have to print out your boarding passes and bring them with you to the airport. Hopefully, traveling was already part of your plan anyway. If not, add it. Who knows how long it will be until you end up getting back to Europe. There are so many spectacular places to check out. Here are a few recommendations for you. Eat pasta in Rome. Snag a baguette in Paris. And enjoy the hot springs in Budapest. Don't forget to also explore Ireland. You'll want to check out the West Coast and hike around the cliffs of Moher. Plus, imagine how strong your Instagram game will be after all this travel. Step number 8, adventure around Dublin. While you're a resident of Dublin, there are some things you need to check out. Hold on tight, we're going on a quick little tour of Dublin. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral, the tallest church in all of Ireland. It does cost a few euro, but if you're about it, do the free tour inside. This is the Guinness Storehouse. The entire experience is pretty cool, but I would only check it out when family and friends come to visit. Phoenix Park is one of the largest parks in a European capital city. Pretty cool. Plus, you can even feed deer here.
Did you want, okay? Now you, we out.
It even has a zoo. This is Christchurch. I'd actually recommend checking out the Dublin tour if you're interested in learning about the history of Dublin. After the tour, you get to go across this bridge and check out Christchurch. This is the Book of Kells and the Long Room here on Trinity's campus. Remember, Trinity students, you get to go in here for free with 3 of your friends and skip that line. There's so many other cool things to do here in Dublin. Just Google stuff to do in Dublin and you'll get a pretty nice list. Step 9, eat traditional Irish food. Your time in Ireland would not be complete without trying traditional Irish cuisine. My all-time favorite place is O'Neill's, just across from Trinity. Not only is there great food, it's a true Irish atmosphere. If you're in the mood for a savory pie, head over to Pieman's, where you can get a beef and Guinness pie with mushy peas. You are now officially ready to study abroad in Ireland. But before I go, I'm going to leave you with a few tips. Call your credit card companies and let them know you're traveling abroad. It'll stop them from freaking out and thinking your account has been hacked. Have a letter of recommendation from a former landlord. Could really come in handy. Download WhatsApp and make sure your friends and family do too. It's the easiest and free way to chat internationally. Amazon doesn't have a market here in Ireland, so if you want to buy something from Amazon, be prepared to pay the UK import tax. Enjoy your time in Ireland. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below or hit me up on Twitter. I'm more than happy to help. I wish you all the best. Now, high five.